Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Facebook family and friends? Hey, hey, hey. It's Monday night. Let's go ahead and get my information flowing. As you come into the broadcast, honey, go ahead and say, hey, girl, hey. Let me know that you're out there so I can properly greet you and say, hey, girl, hey, or hey, guy, hey. And thank you for joining me on my Monday night money motivation. Let me just go ahead and check my cellular device to see if I am live on the book and live on the tube. Let's just see. Yep. Look like I am live on YouTube, so that's good. If you all have not started following me over on YouTube, honey, go ahead and check out the name scrolling across the bottom of this screen. It is Money Management Matters over on the tube. And let's just go ahead and check out the book, see if I'm live on the book. Yeah, like I'm live on the book. Volume is good. So I am going to go ahead and share it out to my group page. My private group on Facebook is Manage Your Money, Ma'am. Manage Your Money, Ma'am. So let me share this out. And as you come into the broadcast, if you don't mind, please share it out to your page, to your groups, to your followers, to your family, to your friends, honey. Let them know that Lisa Stringer Bailey is on the book. Yes. And I am coming at you with another Monday money motivation. Monday, actually, this week, or actually for the next 2 weeks, the next 10 days, I am going to be coming live every day for money motivation and for financial literacy because April, the month of April, is set aside for Financial Literacy Month. Yay! That is my jam, honey. Financial ministry. It's my ministry, financial literacy, financial education, money matters, saving more money, making more money, protecting our money. That's what I'm all about. That's what I feel like I have truly been called to do. So, since April has been set aside for the industry, for finances, for money, I decided that why not do another. I don't really want to call it a challenge, but y'all know every now and then I'll jump in here and I'll do Facebook Lives for a few days. I've done them for 10 days. I've done them for 20 days. I've done them from 30 days. So if you're not following me on YouTube, check my YouTube channel, honey. All my videos from back in 2020 up till now is on YouTube, where I have done several video stretches, where I do them every day. So I think I did it in April last year, actually. I might have did a 7 or a 10 or 14 day going Facebook Live and YouTube Live straight. So I'm going to do it again. I am doing it again for April because, financial literacy never gets old. I am constantly, even, finances is my industry. It is my profession, but I'm constantly every day learning new things. And as I learn them, I want to share them with my followers, with my clients, with my family, with my friends. So if you join me over in my private group, that's where I really share a lot of financial information, a lot of articles, a lot of information that some of the financial people that I follow, I share a lot of their articles, a lot of their videos and things like that over in that page. So I'm going to, I'll drop that link in the chat after I get off here if you want to join me over at Manage Your Money, Ma'am. So that is the private group. And there's some questions. You have to answer the questions now. You have to answer the questions in order to get added to the group. So happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh my gosh. I hope and pray that you all had a wonderful, wonderful, happy Easter Resurrection Day on this past weekend. It was such a beautiful time of year. You know, I've told y'all before, I love the springtime. I love Easter. I love the resurrection. I love, the story of Jesus and how he died and rose in 3 days. That story is just so heartfelt, so feeling, so spiritual that we really should celebrate it more often, not just in April, but a lot of us do, a lot of us Christians do. But it was just a wonderful time on yesterday to celebrate Easter, and I pray that you all had a wonderful time as well. I am fresh off of vacation. Last week was spring break for my child. Hey, Tara, babe, how you doing, girlfriend? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How was your Monday, honey? How was your Monday and how was your weekend? I was just saying, I hope and pray you all had a wonderful Easter celebration, Resurrection Sunday this past weekend. Yesterday was beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. It was absolutely a beautiful time. Yep, yep, yep. So, yeah, I am fresh off of vacation. So, I'm still trying to get back into the groove of work and back into the groove of starting, just working my investment firm and also my business. So today has been a little hectic for me trying to get caught up. It seemed like you have to have a vacation to recover from a vacation, but I'm a little tired, but blessed in the meantime. So no complaining over here, no complaining over here. But I wanted to start this Monday off with, like I said, 10 days. I'm going to go 10 days straight of money motivation or money moments. I'm going to call it money moments. And I'll probably do it this time of night, 9:30. And I'm going to use, of course, some biblical principles, some scripture, and leading up to the end of this month, the whole month of April is Financial Literacy Month. So I deemed it necessary and you know, a good time to talk about our finances, to talk about our money. It could be, since it's springtime, spring is like a refreshing, a renewing, a cleaning out. You could look at your finances as this time of year could be a good time to spring clean your finances, right? See what you can clean out, see what you can, where you are in your debt elimination, where you are in your savings. If you need a new stream of income, what can you do to get more money into your money plan? And maybe investigate and do some research on how to start investing in other things like stock market, like real estate, all those type of things. So April is a good time to do that, to take a look at your finances, take a look at your insurance policies, see where you can save money on car insurance and health insurance and life insurance and utility bills. See what you can cut out. If you're spending too much for the first quarter, the first 3 months of the year, you can look back at the last 3 months of your bank statement and say, oh, where have I overspent? Where can I cut out some things? Just be real intentional. It's a time that you can really be intentional about your finances. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do 10 days and I'm not going to be very long. So I'm going to try my best. I know I can chat, and the time just gets away from me. But just know that these 10 days, I'm going to probably do, I'm going to go by a Bible plan that I always do from my Holy Bible app. I found this Bible plan that I thought was really good for It's a 10-day Bible plan, and it's kind of catchy. So I thought it was, a fun one that we could do for April, to kind of soften up or lighten up the information that I'm going to be sharing. So the Bible app that I'm going to use, the Bible plan that I'm going to be speaking from, is Financial Fruit of the Spirit. Financial Fruit of the Spirit. Now, y'all know the fruits of the Spirit. Us Christians that read the Bible, we know what the fruits of the Spirit is. But this Bible plan is connecting it to your money management, to your finances. So I thought this was very fitting for what we are doing for the month of April, right? And then at the end of these 10 days, I'm going to be offering you a workshop. I'm going to be doing a financial workshop April the 22nd. It's going to be in person and it's going to be virtual. So I'm going to be dropping the information for that in my Facebook page. So you can take advantage of that if you like to. And as we go along, I'll tell you more about the workshop. Sounds great. Yes. Thank you, Tara. So if you want to follow along, please do. If you got the Bible app on your phone, you can definitely follow along and read it for yourself, because I'm not going to read every single word. I'm going to just be skipping through it, reading some of the devotional, and then reading some of the scripture, and then talking about it just a little bit, and then we'll finish up with that. And then I'll add, just a little bit of financial information on the end. Okay. So if you want to follow along, the Bible plan inside the Bible app is Financial Fruit of the Spirit. Financial Fruit of the Spirit. And it's a devotional from, let me give credit where credit is due here. Compass. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can go back. Compass. I can't see that. I gotta get my eyes checked. But anyway, it's from Compass. And I think Compass is the group or the organization that provided the plan. Okay. But day one says financial fruitfulness. Financial fruitfulness. So when I think about fruitfulness, I think about growth. I think about having lots of it. I think about multiplying, right? And so when we think about our money, we should think about growing our money, saving our money, multiplying our money, right? See how that correlates? Okay. So this talks about the quality of a Christian's life is not his education, giving, or talents, not even his Bible knowledge, but it is the quality of the fruit of his life. Okay. Now, when the original fruit of the Spirit of fruit, I think people think about how they are, what's the word? How they attract people, or the type of people they attract, or if you are a minister or someone that talks about God a lot, the people that's attracted to you, that's your fruit. That's what you're saying, what you're teaching is your fruit. And the people that's attracted to you, that's learning from you, that's taking what you say and applying it to their own lives, that's your fruit. Jesus talked about a good tree bringing good fruit. So if you're a good person, you should be giving out good fruit. You should be bearing good fruit, right? Now, if you think about that as your money, if you're doing good things with your money, if you are being good stewards of your money, if you are doing what thus said the Lord with your money, if you are paying off your debt on time, if you are not even really getting into a whole lot of debt, if you are being patient and waiting on God, and when the time is right, that he thinks that you should have large purchases, or like a home or a car, or you're being patient and you're saving for these things instead of getting into debt, that's good fruit. And then he says, and a bad tree brings bad fruit. So, of course, if we're not doing what we're supposed to do with our money, if we're not being good stewards of our money, if we're not giving like we should be giving of our money, if we're being selfish with our money, then we're bearing bad fruit. We're probably living paycheck to paycheck because we're in a whole bunch of debt. We're probably living paycheck to paycheck because we may have bought a purchase that we could not truly afford, right? So you will recognize them by their fruit, or grapes gathered from the thorn bushes, or figs from the thickles. So every healthy tree bears good fruit. Every healthy money plan, think about it in terms of your money. Every healthy money plan bears good fruit. You're going to have savings. You're going to have the emergency savings that you need. You're going to have your insurance that you need set aside. You're going to have a secure future. You're going to have retirement set aside. But the disease tree bears bad fruit. And this was Matthew 7, 16 and 17th verse. Matthew 7. So you can go back and read that for yourself. So this goes on to talk about the kinds of fruit that a good tree bears. And I'm going to skip over a lot of this because it's very wordy. But then it talks about how Paul describes 9 characteristics of a spiritual life, also known as spiritual fruit. And these can apply directly to our money management. Okay. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. And y'all remember, we can see that was at Galatians 5th chapter, 22nd verse. Okay. So think about love. Love means you can use money to build up meaningful relationships. A lot of times we want to give. We want to be able to give to a nonprofit organization that we care about. We want to be able to give money to our children and our children's children. That's love. That's when you care something about somebody. You care something about an organization. You care something about a meaningful or something in your community. Then it takes money. It takes money to show how much you care about that person or that thing or that organization, right? So joy is thanking God that He knows what we need and will provide all we need. So that just means we should be joyful in everything that we do. We should be joyful in everything that we have, even if we don't have, $1 million, or we don't have that $10,000 a month pay, whatever it is. We still should be joyful because we know God is going to give us what we need and He's always going to provide. So that's part of being content. Now, peace, this is another part. Peace is learning to be content in whatever circumstances I find myself in. So that goes to say you can't be envious because other people have more than you have, or that other people make more money than you have. What you want to do is feel the peace in your heart that if this thing is something that you desire, that God is going to give you the desires of your heart. But you got to have peace with that. You got to be content with where you are right now and just continue to trust God that He's going to give you what you need. Patience means to think twice before you buy something, and saving slowly to build up to that thing. So that's a part of staying out of debt. Debt is the number one wealth killer in the financial industry right now. It's so much debt going on. I mean, the numbers are extravagant. I don't even know the numbers, but I do know that you cannot save money for your future. You can, and most of the time, we can't even afford to pay for a security of a life insurance policy because we have so much debt that we're paying for. Okay, so that's where you got to have some patience. If you in the situation where you're trying to pay off debt, let's get all that debt paid off. And then for that next large purchase or that next purchase that you're trying to make, learn some patience. That's part of the fruits of the Spirit. Be patient and wait and save for that thing. Kindness is helping the poor and being excellent in good deeds. So I was just saying about that. We want to help other people, but it takes finances, it takes resources, it takes money. Goodness is being morally upright and honest in all your financial dealings. So that could be saying, if you have debt, you want to make sure you pay your debt and pay it on time. That's going to help with your credit. But you don't want to be one of those people that just don't pay your credit card and then you have collections calling and things like that. Faithfulness is learning to use money in a way that honors God and his purposes for your finances. So I talk about that quite often, about praying over your money, asking God what he wants you to do with your money, knowing where your money going, make a money plan, write it down, use a journal, use that I have a journal that I use for my clients that you can write down everything that you have coming in and everything that you have going out, and then put God in that. In my journal and the money planner that I created, that I put in Bible scriptures, I put in money affirmations to help remind me that it's God's money anyway. It starts with God. And as long as you put God first in it, honor God, be faithful, then he's going to multiply it. He's going to make sure it all works out. Gentleness is being humble and meekness that isn't boastful or proud. So don't be boastful about how much money you got, or all the things you got, or all the material things you got. Because guess what? In a hot second, all that material things can be gone. Can be gone. Self-control is being disciplined in your spending, in your saving, and in your giving. Again, I talk a lot about saving more money, making more money, saving more money, and protecting your money. You have to protect the income that you have coming in for your family with a life insurance. That's my specialty, life insurance. Because without that, if your income goes away, if the money is no longer there, you got to have something as a backup, as a resource, so that you can keep living. So consider each of these 9 characteristics of financial fruitfulness. So the scripture, Matthew 7:16 and 17 again, and this is the NIV, Matthew 7, by their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. Again, think of it as your money. Are you bearing good money fruit? Are you bearing bad money fruit? If you want to do the good fruit, then you have to take the steps to do good fruit. You got to, like I say, make more money, save more money, and protect your money. It's 3 things that you have to do to make sure that you are bearing the good fruit and not the bad fruit. Okay. And then again, Galatians 5, verse 22, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forgiveness, forbearance, kindness, goodness, and fruitfulness, faithfulness. So we're going to be going, and that's all the scripture for the night. But the next couple of days, it goes really in deep with each spirit, fruit of the Spirit. Like tomorrow, we're going to be talking more about love. The next day, we're going to be talking more about joy. So each day of the next 10 days, we're going to be dealing with each fruit of the Spirit and how it connects to our money. Okay. So as we're starting this series of 10 days of money motivation and financial literacy. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you for joining. Barrier that is a daily goal. Yep. Very true. Very true. So take this time. I want y'all to take this time of the month of April, especially the next 10 days as we're talking about the fruits of the Spirit and how that pertains to our money. I want you to do some spring cleaning. I want you to think about the importance of having a good financial house, of having a good financial knowledge. Okay, it's financial literacy. I want you to learn as much as you can about your money, about your finances. I want you to be more knowledgeable about growing your money. Okay. We don't have to just put our money in a bank, in a local bank where it's not, barely making any money. There's so many other ways that you can and invest your money and make more money on your money and watch it grow, be more fruitful. Okay. And I want you to think about how growing your money is going to leave a legacy for your children and for your children's children, how it's going to show them how to be better stewards of their money as they're getting older. And then also being able to invest in that protection that you need for your money, so that if something, God forbid, something do happen to you or to your spouse or to your children, or anyone in your family, that you're ready, that you're financially ready. Because the truth be told, we may not be emotionally ready for it. We may not be emotionally ready. We'll be an emotional wreck, because it's just, especially if it's unexpected, right? But you want to be financially ready. At least be financially ready. Make that a responsibility. Make that a priority in your financial literacy this month. Make it a priority to see that everyone in your family is sufficiently covered in a life insurance policy. And it don't have to be a whole lot, but we just need something in place, so that if something do happen, you don't have to try to figure out on at that time, how am I going to pay for this? How are we going to keep living? Those type of things. So with that, I'm going to end for tonight. And just know that tomorrow night, I'm going to try to be right back here, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go through this devotional for the next 10 days. I'm super excited. I love talking about finances and financial literacy. I love this month. I love this time of year. Y'all know I keep saying that because, honey, the trees are blooming, the fruit is flowing, is growing. Everything is just so bright and beautiful. And I want everybody to feel that and take this time to really look at your finances. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me live. Really take this time to look at your finances and see what kind of changes you can make, see what kind of cleaning up you can do, see what kind of tidying up you can do, how we can be better stewards, and just be better prepared. So with that, if you catch this on the replay, honey, go ahead and hit that hashtag replay. Let me know you came through so I can say thank you for stopping by. And I hope and pray you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday evening, and hope to see you all again tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern time, same place right here. All right. Good night, y'all. Good night.